someone tell me why this little 5-minute clip was better than anything post Johto? I just really want to know that right now. Because that clip was awesome. If y'all haven't checked the clip out, it's on the links on the bottom. No, I'm being really serious. This 5-minute clip was better than anything post Johto. You know, fucking Ash and these repetitive storylines and stuff. And so, I was reading the comments. Y'all know I'm a big comment first person. So I was reading the comments on that video. And a lot of people were saying the same thing I was saying. So I thought it was only right that I do a blog about this. And because I love my fans and I love anime and I love Pokemon. So without further ado, here's my thoughts about Pokemon, the anime in general. The games are awesome. So, the games are out of the category. I really think that they should just end the anime now. My childhood will never be replaced. I remember running home after school in 3rd grade. I remember when Pokemon used to be on UPN, and then all of a sudden in early '99, it went from UPN to the Kids WB. And then after that, it went to Cartoon Network, and the list goes so on and so forth. I've seen the movies, I had the cards, I have all the games. To this day, I still have all the games, even the ones that don't have nothing to do with battling, like Pokemon Snap and Hey You Pikachu for the N64. Y'all remember that game? And so, yeah, man, Pokemon in general is still awesome. It's just the anime. It's just the anime I have a problem with. Anything post Johto, the Kanto, we all grew up with the Kanto series, Brock, Misty, Togepi, Pikachu, and Ash himself. The storylines, the starters and the Kanto, and then it transitioned off to the Orange Islands, which left Brock with Tracy, the replacement, the Sketcher, and then it had Todd, the cameraman, which spinned off to Pokemon Snap, and then we had the Orange Leagues, and come to find out they had nothing to do with the games, because I played the games right after the anime, because I had Pokemon Blue right after the Orange Islands, so that's when I started getting into Pokemon like that. Like, I've been into it, but I didn't have the games, and so Pokemon Blue was my first introduction, and after the Orange Leagues, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Orange Islands. It's not in the game. Okay, and Ash won that tournament, by the way, so I was like, cool, but he lost the first Kanto League tournament. I was like, okay, he going to fall back because Charizard fell asleep. What kind of bullshit is that? But while watching this clip for the Pokemon Black and White 2 games coming out this year, make sure y'all go get it, I was just amazed, just taken aback by it. Like, wow, it's a fresh start for the new generation and for us, because it seems like Pokemon today just becomes too repetitive now. Remember I said post Johto, because the Johto series was awesome. I loved it. Even though Ash lost the Johto League, it was still awesome. And the movies are, how come the movies are better than the anime? And by watching this 5-minute clip, as I keep saying repetitively about this 5-minute clip, y'all still have to see it. It's amazing. It's just basically a sum of what the Pokemon Black and White 2 game is going to be like, but they shortened it out to 5 minutes, and it's awesome. It has like stories it made Team Plasma like ninjas, but it's those dudes, it's those little hidden spies from the first game, but they awesome. They're raw villains. They're better than Team Rocket. Well, Team Rocket's kind of lame. So yeah, it was just words don't even describe how this clip is, y'all. It really doesn't. Actually, words can actually describe it. It's like Pokemon meets Dragon Ball Z meets Naruto. You mix those three together and you get this clip. And I know some of y'all gonna post comments like, well, why do you think it's repetitive? I still like Pokemon to this day. Well, here's why the anime sucks now, post Johto. They have so many plot holes and so many repetitive storylines. Like, when the first series came out, the first couple seasons, Ash and Charizard was beefing. Charizard didn't like Ash. Ash was trying to win Charizard's respect, and later on they ended up having it. And then the new series comes out, years later. Dawn and her Mamoswine, they have the same chemistry. Like, the kids today are like, oh, that's new. Mamoswine doesn't respect Dawn. I was like, no, we've seen the storyline before, but except it was Ash and his Charizard. And then now, I guess 2 years later, they come out with Iris and her Excadrill. Well, granted, the Iris and Excadrill storyline is actually pretty deep. How Excadrill didn't really trust her as a trainer because they lost to the Dragon gym leader from the Pokemon Black and White game, Dragon. So, yeah, that's actually pretty decent. But still, the repetitive storyline with Dawn and Mamoswine is just not going to cut it at all. And I have so many unanswered questions, like, till this day, even as a kid, I always want to know. Some of y'all probably have these questions too, like, what happened to Butterfree? What happened to Primeape? What happened to Pidgeot? What happened to them? I seen those episodes when they left. Remember how Ash kept hinting like he was gonna see them again. You left your primate at a fucking boxing training thing, and you always in Kanto, and you never see your Pokemon again, and you always in the forest in Kanto, and you never see Pidgeot, and Butterfree's probably dead. So bugs die. And remember when Ash and them went to the Orange Islands? They went to go see Professor Ivy, and then she gave him the GS ball. What was in the GS ball? We all know the GS stands for gold, silver, and what Johto Pokemon was in the ball? They never explained that, and even to this day, as I Google and do all these message boards and stuff, they still don't know. I thought it was gonna be somebody like Heracross or Ursaring or Celebi or somebody, but it, yeah, we're out of the bag. Also, who's Ash's dad? Remember on the first episode when Ash's mom was like, "Oh yeah, your dad would be proud right now. He's a trainer. He's out there with Journey too." For some reason, I think Professor Oak is Ash's daddy because they kind of look alike a little bit. Don't you see the resemblance? That's just me. And also, here's one random one that y'all probably never saw coming. Who is this bitch? Who is she? The first theme song, the "Gotta Catch 'Em All," from the first opening, the first theme song, the first season of when Pikachu's running through Charizard, Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise and Ash, and under some girl's legs. I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, we never seen her in the series at all, unless she's a hidden character or one of them banned episodes. And yes, I have seen the banned episodes. They're pretty funny. Like the episode when Ash caught all those Tauruses, and the Dratini episode. Well, that's the same episode. The Safari Zone episode with the guns and all that. Meowth just like Hitler. And I've seen the famous one, the one that everybody parodies, whether it's South Park, or Simpsons, or Family Guy, or even on Chappelle's Show. The Seizure episode with the Porygon. I've seen that episode. And as you watch it, I know some of y'all think too, like, wait, kids got seizures from this? And my mama always told me to sit away from the TV. Kids be sitting in front of the TV. That's probably why they got seizures. That's why I sit back. Even as a kid, I sat back. Didn't your parents tell you that? Hey, don't sit too close to the TV. So that's their fault. 700 kids? Wow. That hospital must have been full. Now, to me, I want to talk about this motherfucker Ash. Ash is the worst trainer ever. I don't care what anybody says. You can disagree. You can agree. Y'all know it's true. He's the worst trainer ever. Let's see. Let's go back to the tournament talk. He lost the Kanto League because Charizard. He won the Orange Islands Leagues, but it had nothing to do with the games. He lost the Johto League. He lost the Hoenn League. Well, because he wanted to protect Pikachu, but he still lost. And he should have brought his old Pokemon back. Remember, the reason he lost because he wanted to use the Pokemon that he caught from Hoenn. Like, no, you idiot! Use your Pokemon from that you caught throughout your life, your seasons, all your Ash, nigga, you. However, Ash, you did come close though with that Sinnoh League. Fourth to third place. You were battling dude with legendary Pokemon, so I'll give you that. But you still lost. And the thing that pisses me off is they're trying to encourage kids to never give up. But if you lose in about 4 or 5 tournaments, that's yeah. They're like, okay, you'll try again. It took LeBron 9 years to get a ring, and look at him. Maybe Ash might get a ring this time. Well, a trophy or win the league this time. With the Unova region league, because Pokemon Black and White 2 is coming out. You might want to rethink that, Pokemon producers. I'm just saying. So right now there's a petition going out right now because fans just like myself, we want this clip to be a full anime. After this series ends, because whether Ash wins or loses the Unova region league, it's time for a fresh start. I'm sorry. You can keep Pikachu. It's not his fault that he has a weak-ass trainer. Pikachu's awesome. He's one of my favorite Pokemon, too. So, you can keep him. And you know what else is awesome? The mangas. The little mangas are awesome. This Pokemon special. I was reading some of them the other day at Barnes & Noble. Red go harder than Ash. And he has legendary Pokemon. He has Mewtwo, he has Aerodactyl, and he has... Man, read these mangas, y'all. Yeah, and the links are going to be at the bottom. Read these mangas. And so that wraps up what I think Pokemon anime so far, or thus far. Even when it came to May, with the festivals and stuff, festivals are more for the girls. Even on the games, I don't really fuck with them. So yeah. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? How did Pokemon anime let you down? Are there any questions that I missed that the series missed? Like how I said about the Ash and the GS ball and stuff. Are there any other unanswered questions and stuff? Because how does Ash always get Squirtle and Charizard and Bulbasaur? Well, Bulbasaur, the Professor Oaks, and Squirtle's with Officer Jenny, and Charizard's at the Charizard camp or whatever. But how come he doesn't ever summon back his primate? You know, um, yeah, that's stupid. So if y'all have any questions and stuff, what do y'all think? How does the Pokemon anime let y'all down, or do you think it's too downgrading to kids nowadays? You know, they it seems like every season they dumb it down. You know, for the new generation. But even as a kid, I still got it, and they didn't have to dumb it down. 'Cause remember, the first three seasons were pretty on point, but now it seems like it's trying to attract more kids. And the Airbender anime, Airbender, and Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, it's on a kids channel and it's geared for kids, but it has like more adult themed storylines, and just like this 5 minute clip of Pokemon Black and White 2, it's just more gangster. And so let me know what y'all think, man. I'm over here. All right, so that wraps up what I think of the Pokemon anime thus far. Pokemon Black and White 2, the game comes out October 7th here in the United States. I believe it comes out in a few weeks, or it's already out now in Japan. So make sure you go get those games. Remember to comment, subscribe, like me on Facebook. Please like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Other than that, y'all, hit me up and go catch them all. Deuces.